is a very active YouTube channel that Learn How About. We have been making videos since the past, I think 2.5 years now. I've been making videos since the last year, and we have a lot of videos. And if you want to learn any Alexa development stuff, pretty sure we have covered almost everything from the basics to the advanced functions, everything here. So we right now have Alexa development tutorials, we have video autopilot, we have Cortana. These are the two ones that I'm currently working on, which is understanding and using. So this one's dialogue, so which is Google's dialogue flow. So you can go to youtube.com/travel and you can sign up and subscribe and see all those things. But apart from that, I just wanted to know how many of you use a mobile phone? Everyone uses a mobile phone, right? But nowadays, when you look at a smartphone, it just seems something very simple, right? But back in 2007, when it was launched, it was a novelty, right? When iPhone, I mean, even before that, I remember there was these huge phones where you would click the stylus and stuff like that. And they used to be so clunky, but then iPhone changed it all, right? And when iPhone launched, it almost changed the entire market, right? Over the next 10 years, the entire smartphone market was changed. And I believe if we are all invested in tech, which is at a very early stage, it pays a very high return. And in terms of high return, I'm talking about like, imagine if you were an iOS developer in 2008, right? Pretty sure you would take use of all the platform advantages that it has, right? And you become a really good iOS developer, and your popularity or whatever you call it, whatever career goals you have, would really skyrocket, right? I believe Alexa today is at that point, right? Not only Alexa in general, but in general any voice bot or any voice technology, right? And this is the reason why. My mom has never used a desktop in her life, right? But she uses a smartphone, right? And the reason why she uses a smartphone is because it has very low friction, right? And what I have done in my home is we have speakers that are connected, and every morning my mom wants to listen to Suprabhata, right? And the way to do that for her is go in, plug her mobile phone in, right? Unlock it, which again I have to teach her how to unlock because that's also something, right? Do this, do that, and set it stuff like that. Okay, there's that first bit. You unlock it, you then open up YouTube, right? You then open up YouTube, and then you go in and then you type Supravada, right? And you type SUPR, and then something comes up, and you click on that, and then it starts playing, right? There's a huge lot of friction there, a huge lot of friction. But now all my mom needs to say is with voice technology, all she needs to do is Alexa, play Suprabhatam by Subbalakshmi, and it starts. Right? And the reason why this is so frictionless is because you don't need to teach anyone to talk, right? You don't need to teach anyone to talk. You can just go and say, just mom, just say the next time Alexa play this, and Alexa does that, right? And what you have to understand as skill developers and people who are interested in building skill is that technology bends to the user, and the user should not bend to the technology, right? So if something does not work, see how it works, how we can make it bend to the user's wishes rather than the other way. Now, so what we are going to do today is we are going to learn how to build some really cool Alexa skills. But what we are going to do is we are not going to use coding standard, right? Now, personally for me, I do a lot of skill building. We have built somewhere close to 50 plus skills for clients in the US and the Europe geography. And honestly, sometimes, I wish there was a platform where I did not have to code, right? Because there's just so many ideas. Because for every purpose, code is not the correct answer, right? So we are going to see how to use some tools to build some really good skills. But before that, here are some of the very good things that you can build with Alexa. How many of you watched this movie that was released on Netflix, Bandersnatch? Okay, just one. Anyone else remember of this author called as R.L. Stein? Goosebumps. Okay, a few more people. So I'll tell you what this book is about, or Bandersnatch movie is about. What happens with these books is like, let's say I'm reading the book, right? And the book will say something like, okay, you meet a person, he offers you two chocolates. One is the red chocolate, one is the blue chocolate. If you choose the blue chocolate, turn to page 19. If you choose the red chocolate, turn to page 25, right? And what happens is, if you choose 19, that is the blue chocolate, you go to that page, and then the story progresses like that. So this is a adventure game, right? Where the book is an adventure, right? And you choose your own adventure. So that is one kind of a skill that is very popular, right? And Netflix actually released one of those movies. If you get a chance, I would say watch this movie, which is Black Mirror, Bandersnatch. So what happens is, there's this really cool scene in this movie. Maybe the reason I cannot show it is because I think there are some licensing issues of showing it somewhere. That's the reason I cannot show it to you. But what happens in this movie is like, when you play the movie, there's this scene where the dad asks the son, if you want, I think sugar loops, or you want cornflakes or something like that. And as the user, I have to decide what he is going to, do. And then he's a game developer, and he goes to the game shop, and the owner of the game shop says, hey, you know what, come build it for us. And at that time, you have to accept it or you have to refuse it, right? If you accept it, then the story goes in a different way. If you refuse it, it goes in a different way. Now, this is a very good kind of a situation for Alexa-based skills, right? So that is one kind of a skill. The, the next kind of skills that you usually have is something called as fact skill, right? So if you say, tell me a fact about this, it will tell you a random fact about, about the about anything. Like, if you have a skills for planet facts, you can have planet facts saying that. Another skills, the kind of skills that we have been building, one skill that that I have been building is something of a marketing dashboard for professionals, right? In companies who have their own CRM and CEOs, you know how CEOs or the C-level executives, they don't have time to sit on a laptop, open it up, go inside the app, and then check it out. Or they don't even have, mobile also have notification. So we built a skill which answers really good responses. So if I say something like, Alexa, what was my marketing target last week? And it will say that, okay, your marketing target was $5,000, and you hit a sales of $4,500, so you fell short of $500, right? So that is one kind of a skill that we can build. So the possibilities are really endless in what kind of skills you can build for Amazon Alexa, or even for voice chatbot. But what's generally happening is it's starting to reduce the friction between, and people are kind of starting to prefer using chatbots, right? And I think someone asked about the accuracy of the platform, right? And generally, if you start using Alexa right now, and I've been using it since 2016, and what we have been very frustrated. Let me tell you, it's a very frustrating thing. You just saw, I asked them to play a round of applause. I think there was an ad for Indian Amazon where you say play a round of applause, it actually applauds, right? And that was the intention, but that's something that it started playing some song, right? So what happens generally is, it is as good as your data is. To answer your question,